Hey VC, I'm back with another video. This is a video response to the Elvis Presley collector Jordan, his 200 subscriber contest. So first off, congrats Jordan on the 200 subs. You definitely deserve every single one of them. If you're not familiar with Jordan, definitely click the link down below to his channel and go give him a sub. He's a huge Elvis Presley fan, has an amazing collection. He has the whole studio discography of Elvis from when he first started till when he died, which is pretty awesome. I mean, I could never dream of doing something like that because it's just, some of the albums are so expensive and some of them are just hard to find in decent condition. It's just really crazy that he's been able to do that. But anyway, so this is his 200 subscriber contest response. He wanted us to choose our favorite band and show or tell our top 10 or top 5 favorite songs and top 5 least favorite songs, which isn't an easy thing to do. The top 5 favorite songs, if they're really your favorite songs, they're pretty easy to know, but the top 5 least favorite is very hard to do. And yeah, he said to choose your favorite band or favorite artist or whatever. Most of the people that I've seen do video responses to this contest have chosen Elvis, but I'm going to be the one person that doesn't, and I'm going to choose Dokken, which is my favorite hair metal band. As I've said before, just love them. So that is the reason it was so hard to choose my top 5 least favorite songs, because I just love every song they've done. So it wasn't, I couldn't just choose 5 off the top of my head. I could have cheated and chosen 5 songs from this album, Shadow Life, their last album as the original group. This album just sucked. It's not that it sucked, it wasn't like the music that they had previously put out. It was a whole new sound, and it just wasn't that good. So I could have chosen 5 songs from here, but I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to go through all of their studio albums, and I'm only using their first 4 albums and their only officially released live album to choose these songs from. I'm not going to do anything from when they broke up to now. I just like the original stuff way more. So yeah, without further ado, we'll get right into this. So I'm going to start with the least favorite first, and number 5 being, I still kind of like it, but number 1 is going to be the one that I just really don't like. So number 5 is Stop Fighting Love from their album Back for the Attack. It's number 4 on the B-side of this album. It should have been the last song on the last side because it's just not that good of a song. So yeah. And then number 4, we have Heartless Heart from their album Tooth and Nail. This is most people's favorite album by them, but it's my second favorite. And it's song number 4 on the first side. It should have been a B-side, I think. Then number 3 is Till the Living End from Under Lock and Key, my favorite album. It is the last song on the last side, which I think it was put there in the right place, because it just kind of doesn't finish off the album that well, but it wasn't as strong of a song as the other songs. Then number 2 and number 1 are both coming from their album Breaking the Chains, which was probably their worst album. It just didn't get much success. And my number 2 least favorite song is Young Girls. It is the 3rd song on the B-side, and it's a cheesy 80s song, so that's why I'm putting it on here. The number 1 is In the Middle, number 4 on the A-side. It should have been on the B-side. Another cheesy 80s song. It just didn't really do it for me. The rest of the album rocks most of the way through, but those 2 songs are just kind of, they should have been the last 2 songs on the album. So that's that. And then go on to the 5 favorite songs. So number 5 is from Back for the Attack, and it is the song Dream Warriors, which was actually the theme song from Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Just a killer song. It was actually the last song on Back for the Attack. I feel like it should have been on the A-side, probably as the last song, because the B-side, they just kind of put the songs that weren't as good. And Dream Warriors is a killer song, so I just don't know why they didn't put it further, but it is my number 5 favorite song. And then number 4 is from Under Lock and Key, and it is Lightning Strikes Again. It's the last song on the A side. I think that was a perfect place for it. You start off the album with Unchain the Night and The Hunter, and it jams through In My Dreams and Slipping Away, and then Lightning Strikes Again is just a killer song all the way through. And just the whole side jams on side A. So, and then number 3 is Walk Away. This is a studio song that was on their live album Beast from the East. I guess it didn't make it onto Back for the Attack for some reason, but it's just a killer song. It's the last song on there. They just added that, I guess. But it's a great song. And then number 2 and number 1 are both from Tooth and Nail. Number 2 is Into the Fire. And then number 1 is Alone Again. The reason Alone Again is my favorite song is because that is the song I actually discovered Dokken through. My dad used to have this on cassette, and I remember one day just going out to his truck and he was jamming Dokken, and Alone Again came on, and it was just a great song, and I asked him who it was, and he told me, and ever since then I've been a huge Dokken fan. So yeah, so that's my top 5 least favorite and favorites. I will leave a link to every one of the songs down below just in case you've never heard of Dokken or you haven't checked them out. So yeah, you can sample that. Let me know what you think, if you think that some of the songs that I didn't like were good songs or whatever. And definitely go give Jordan a sub. Definitely check out his channel. And I'll talk to you guys soon.